Okay, green drakes. It's gonna happen real soon. And this is what I'm doing this year for green drakes. This is a Cinberg style green drake. I'll show you how I'm tying. If you don't know what Cinberg is, I did a video on it, I don't know, a little while ago. I'll put the link in the description for you. This hook is a size 10, 1280, so right there, each 1280 is a 2x long hook, so it's a longer hook, but not as long as I do them when I do them as the spinner version. I use an 8 2x, sometimes even a 6. It's just fun to throw a bigger fly. But this one, just a 10. Now, I'm using a Uni light olive, 8.0. And we're gonna go back, you know, an okay amount, and then go forward, right about there. For that hackle on the front, this is just a mallard dyed yellow. Now, you want a decent amount, not crazy, but you want a decent amount. You can also always, if you over hackle it, you can always take some off. You want to make sure the tips are aligned. I tear it and then I cut off that skin part. And then if you roll it, it kind of breaks up. There we go. That's what we want. Because if you put it on like that slab, like I had before in my hand, just a big flat slab, it's not gonna come out looking right. They're all gonna stick together. They're gonna marry. You want them to be all in different directions. So you got to roll it until it really becomes like the fibers are going in different directions. And we need about a hook and nice loose turn. Make sure your thread's going the right way. I'm just spinning the bobbin so that it goes the right way. And really turn those. There we go. You gotta do it with your hand to make sure that those fibers turn. And then oh, dogs are going crazy. Sam's got some friends over right now. And the dogs want to be on the deck with them, so they're going nuts. So now we'll go back. We got that on there. Now we go back to the bend. And we'll put the tail on. Now the tail I'm using is Black Bear, so like a classic tailing material. You don't have to go nuts. Make sure you get all the short ones and the fur, the under fur, get that out of there. That's good. Now we got a lot to do back here. So let's cut this off. We're going to put the tail on. So I'm just holding it there with, 2 turns. Now this is olive floss. So from a Danville 4-strand floss. This right here. So just using one of them. Let me put 2 on to hold this. Bring this in. And move this out of the way. Oop, hit my vise. This is olive turkey buyout. You want to use turkey, not goose. Goose is just too short. And you need one, and you need one with a decent length to it. So yes, this is what I need right here. This is a good one. Makes it easy if you have the curve going up. Make sure it's on the top. And then we'll turn all this in. If it rolls, it's not a big deal because we're going to put tubbing on over this. So that's good. Now, remember, you put a whole bunch of turns on it to turn all this stuff in. So don't end here. You got to go back a decent amount, or else the body's going to be short. And this is just a yellow rabbit. That's it, just yellow rabbit. You can use a dry fly dubbing, you can use really whatever you want. But I like to use yellow because I'm using the olive floss as a rib and the turkey bite to pull over the top. So it's if you look at a green drake, it's yellow, but it's also got green, like green little like blotches or whatever you want to call it. And that's good. Let's bring this turkey bite over the top. And then, how many tails did I miss? There's another black bear tail right here. So make sure this is turned in good. Come back. Now the olive floss, I'm twisting it a little bit, just so it's more rib-like and less floss-like. Yeah, and that's good there. Just a guard here. So let's get this out of there. And then let's make sure we're up far enough. And then let's go back to about there. Hackle, 2 hackles. First is this, actually we're going to put the black on first. We got a black one right here. Just a natural black. You want this one to have some length to it. I think that a decent amount of length is good. I mean, this is a big fly. So put that in first. Now this is just a grizzly dyed jello, so it kind of goes with the whatchamacallit over there. It goes with the mallard dyed jello. This is more like just an accent. If you look at the legs of the green drake, they kind of look like this. So now let's put on. So we're not putting a lot of turns on. We're just putting a. What was that? That's just 3. You know what? Maybe I need a hackle plier. It's on me, man. You know what? I'll be able to get it. Just need a better grip. So that's more like. That's probably more like 2.5. So now, a good thing about this, I only did 2 turns there to hold it, and I cut it off. And I'll show you what we do at the end. So now we're going to turn this on. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't catch too much of it in. And there we go. Now I do 1 turn to hold that on, and now I'm going to run my thread through all these hackles. See this? And that's going to make it super strong, but it's also going to make it so that I don't have to keep building up thread in the front here to hold the hackle on. You know what I mean? If I had to put 4 or 5 turns right in here in the front, probably wouldn't look so good. So now we're going to fold this back. I use a bodkin to hold the whip finishing hole on the end of a bodkin, and that will allow me to just grab it like that. See this? And that's it. Now I like to just end with a hair of dubbing, just a tiny drop, not much. I'm not sure if you can hear Sam's friends, but Sam works from home now because of all the shit that's going on. So it's been tough to do videos because she's working. Her office is right across the hall from my office, which is my tying room also, and it's really difficult to get, just some silence to make a video. So I'm not blaming it on her. I'm just saying that's why it's been tough to get videos done, especially salmon fly videos, which are really long. So now I put a little bit of dubbing on there, and now I'm going to just make sure all this is out of the way. Get 4 or 5 whip finishes in, and that's it. That's the fly that I'm going to be using this year for the drakes. If the spinners aren't falling, this is what I'm going to have on. Yeah, like that. Here's the front. See that? That looks cool. And there's the top. Very Green Drake-like. That's it. Green Drake Cinberg. I'm going to be throwing these in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I have a video to post of me catching something on it. That'll be nice, right? That's it. Green Drake Cinberg. Let me show you the front again. Alright. Thanks.